Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Yes. If you went here last time, we had finished our plastic and rubber factory, which looks like a tropical resort hotel. Just looks like a hotel just out here, just with the rounded windows. You know how they're always trying to be, crazy like that. But so just in case you're new, before we move on to what we're gonna do today, because I don't really exactly know, I'm still deciding. But just in case you're new here, because we get new people all the time. This is our plastic and rubber factory. So now that it's finished, we can show it off. Fully. So we've got our train depot down here, which has got our oil input. So this is going to be the oil that's going to be inputting, because we do not have enough oil in the area. If we go to the map here, all of these oil nodes we have tapped and fed them directly to here via pipes. We don't have enough oil still coming in. The amount of oil we are pumping in is 3,450, and we need 6,000. It's a lot of oil. Yeah, we need more crude oil. So this train is going to be, and maybe even another train is going to be importing all of that oil for us. The rest of it anyway. And then with this, we're going to be producing 3,000 plastic and 1,000 rubber. And then we're also going to be producing 1,500 heavy oil per minute and 1,000 oil per minute on that side. So this is the heavy oil. This is the byproduct essentially. Once this facility is fully functional, I'll get rid of all those signs that we don't need. But with this, you can see our plastics going into our plastic train. We've got rubber down here at the other end. This is for export. Oh, we're pretty much full. Wait, why aren't these moving? Because those are full. So where's this plastic coming from? Like, where's it going? Apparently. Oh, this train station's still not full yet. I really wish there was like a let's do this. That'll help. Well, not really. It doesn't really help there. Okay, well, anyway. They're still filling with that one. Yeah, unfortunately I can't input 2 lines and also input a third one. It'd be nice if we had a smart merger where you would tell the merger, say, hey, the stuff that's coming in, that side takes priority, before this side does. Like, this side's always moving, and then this side will... That'd be pretty nice, is a smart merger. Be a little bit better about it, because I don't think the programmable splitter can do that. Yeah, it's not a thing that it can do, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll fix it. So, but the rest of the train is full basically, due to these anyway. Okay, so. But we got our plastic and rubber export. That's what these are. These 2 train stations. They're kind of back to back here. Exporting rubber and plastic. We're also going to be exporting our heavy oil, which is going to be going to a fueling facility, which is going to not only package fuel for us, but is also going to be turning it into fuel for a power station. So we're going to build another power station that's going to be run off of fuel generators. We're going to take that fuel and we're going to be creating power with it for the most part. Now, if we have any other oil exports, that'd be nice, and I'll tone down the fuel due to that. But yeah, you got all of our oil coming in here, or heavy oil coming in here, because that's the byproduct of making plastic and rubber with the regular recipe anyway. Now, you could turn that right back around and make more plastic and rubber with it, but I'm okay with that. But if we just a quick little trip up the stairs here. This is our logistics system. This is our logistics floor. You got all the plastic and rubber being fed through these pipelines here. which is being fed down to the train stations on via either side, and they're being smart split. You got the smart splitters normally that are coming in and going to the left, both sides, and that kind of stuff. And once they get past this, they go to the train station. Now, if these belts are full, then it continues onwards and goes upstairs to the roof. But on this side of things, we've only got one uploader per item. I think that the way that how quickly they upload is just fine, unless we specifically need a whole bunch of one item, like concrete, for example. We might have more than one uploader, but for this one's just a single uploader to go into our dimensional storage. And our plastic and rubber, once it gets full, then it's going to go. Once the train stations are full, then it's going to be going towards there. Now, why aren't we producing any rubber? The pipeline's full again. Man, that was quick. I just drained it like 2 seconds ago. Well, I drained it before I started the episode so that the rubber would be moving, but I guess not. Yeah, we might be having to make a small packager to take some heavy fuel or some heavy oil and just package it and throw it directly into the sink. We're probably going to be doing that at the other facility too. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing there, but yeah, our plastic and rubber. See, the rubber line is going. The plastic line is going, but the rubber's not, which I find very interesting. This side's not even moving. Yeah, the train stations are still not full yet, but that's alright. I forgot to paint this. Hold on a second. Boop. Okay. But yeah, it goes up to the ceiling. So let's go up to the ceiling real quick, and I'll show you where this goes. And then we'll move on to. We're going to be doing a fuel facility today, I think. Oops. That's right. This one was broken. So there we go. That's repainted. But yeah, on this floor, this is where all of our refineries are for the plastic and rubber. You got oil coming into the back sides, and then you got your plastic and rubber, and then you got your oil pipelines. Yeah, jeez, guys, come down. Calm down. But yeah, the majority of them are off. We separated them into sections of 5, so they're basically like Christmas lights. They will. We have to turn on the previous set in order to turn on the next set, and so on. And that's with all of these, just to kind of control how much we're producing and stuff like that. So, which is pretty nice. But yeah. So there's that's that. So yeah, let's go ahead and head on one more floor. This one takes the longest to get to because of how tall this floor is. I think the floor is, was it 9, 10, 11? I think it's 12 foundations tall, something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, now we're out on the roof, and this is where the plastic and rubber gets exported. This is where it gets sunk, basically. So we have one sink per set of lines of 10. So 10 machines are going to be feeding. That's why there's so much plastic coming out here. And there'll be even more later, but yeah, we've got sinks, 2 sinks per corner. Got 8 lines. And then of course up here, I merged this power tower with this thing here. So that if you're coming up this line, you could just continue onwards past it. You don't have to hop off and hop back on or anything like that. But yeah, that tower, that radar tower shows us here everything, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so down that side, you can see all of the you see the massive oil pipeline that goes very, very far. That one goes really far. It has to go a pretty good distance. You can actually kind of see it from there too. If we turn on this key and we zoom in, you can see it there. It's in low poly mode, but yeah, that's our oil pipeline right there. Comes around. And same on this side too, so we go over to this side. Such a big roof. And this side, same thing there. See, the oil pipeline comes from way across the water there, all the way down there. Pretty crazy. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the plastic and rubber facility in a nutshell there. Yeah. Quite a big building we got going on here. It's pretty nice. So, like I said, today's plan is to try and get a packaging / fuel generation / power generator facility going. It's all going to kind of be rolled up into one. So, we need a facility that's big enough to not only import heavy oil and plastic, because we're going to be packaging fuel, but it also needs to be able to export packaged fuel and regular fuel. Stuff like that. So I was thinking about using the diluted fuel recipe, because we could turn that directly into, or that heavy oil directly into fuel. Because all we need is a water pump and a packager. We're going to have a packager anyway. We just need to package some water with the heavy oil. But at the same time, I also need more power. I mean, I'm always going to need more power. And I want to get off of the power station. If you guys remember that there is a power station right here. That's our fuel generation plant. I want to get off of that so that I can import the oil to my plastic and rubber facility. So I'm going to be finding a place and building a brand new power station. Somewhere. I don't exactly know where. But based on my train's route, which we built this little roundabout here, we can find a place to do that. But a place that does have to be near water. So, if we're going to be doing that. But since we're going to be making fuel anyway, we might as well just use the normal recipe to produce fuel, because I'm going to be producing fuel for the fuel generators. I don't have the diluted. I don't have the. Or do I? Do I have? I mean, I could do turbo fuel, I suppose. Let's see. The only problem with turbo fuel is you also need compacted coal, and that compacted coal, you need coal and sulfur. You need a sulfur mine to do turbo fuel inside a refinery. It's like we could do turbo fuel too. And then, yeah, we have packaged turbo fuel. But I also need regular. Do I need regular fuel? I mean, I could use turbo fuel, I suppose. Is turbo fuel better for the jetpack? That's something to think about. Oh, the only problem with doing that, though, is I would need an even bigger facility. And I'm more likely going to be doing that somewhere else. I mean, yeah, I do have the turbo fuel recipe, sure, but yeah, very interesting. How much? But then I'm also limited. Like the heavy oil, I could turn directly into fuel, because we have. We have the normal recipe, which is heavy oil into fuel. So, or we have the not the normal recipe, the residual fuel. See, then I could turn all of this heavy oil that I'm producing directly into fuel, and I'd rather have that because that's an easier process. I don't have to have extra, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that is something that I would like to do. Yeah. Oh, you guys haven't seen this yet. Sorry. I built this little weird bridge. This little weird bridge going across the area here. There's just a random geyser. Can I even build a geyser? I don't really want to. Geyser power has always been such a retarded power. It's a stupid power, we'll say. Very stupid power because it ramps up and down. And you don't get a solid power grid off of it. You get this power that goes up and back down, and it just kind of ranges between, depending on what kind of geyser you have. It's just not worth it in my opinion. So yeah, I think out here we'll build a nice fuel facility. Is this on the grid? No. It's actually slightly angled away. Yeah, over this water, I think I want to build another. I wanted to build another fuel facility. We're going to turn that heavy oil into fuel, and then we're going to. We need to be able to go up and over those. That's quite tall, though. Yeah, that is quite tall. This spot's good. It is a good spot. Let's see. It's not going to go with the beach. Yeah, it will. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be all right. Oops. Let's go zoop it out to the middle here. So if we can get the facility high enough to go up and over these arches, I'd rather have that. I don't think that's tall enough. Can we get up here? Woo! Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out roughly how tall I need to go. Well, I guess if the facility is more over here, just as long as we're up and over this. Just trying to test my limits here, how close I gotta get. I get right up against there. Yeah, we can get right up against there. Okay, so... Alright. Let's build with, should we build with 2 meter? Yeah. I think we should build with 2 meters. Okay. What is my obsession with oil rigs? I don't know. I just like oil rigs. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be one, but I always like building it up and out of the water, you know, or above the water. Yeah, and then we'll have some pumps down here in this water. If we want to package some water or something, I don't know. But it has to be pretty darn big. Let's see. Can we do the calculation from here? I might have to do the calculation from here. How much oil are we producing? So we're producing 2,500. Okay, what's the recipe for this? So this one's 60. Alright, so 2,500 divided by 60. That's 41. Wait, that ain't right. Hold on. No. I'll figure this out. Okay, so I'm thinking something about this size-ish, if we lay it all out, of course. Also thinking we could do a vertical build too. Yeah, the generators are hard to do, if you know what I mean. They're very interesting to do. They're very strange. Okay, but basically what I'm thinking is we're not producing exactly the heavy oil that we need, which is fine, because with the number being, since we're making the residual fuel with the refinery, we put the heavy oil residue in the refinery. Turns out gets our fuel, makes us 1,680 fuel. By the way, 1,680 fuel, and then I went ahead and calculated that within the power output, essentially, which is 50. So if we fully overclock a generator, it needs 50 fuel. So if we take that number, 1680, 1680, and we divide that by 50, that is 33.6 generators. I'm just going to do the 33, so we have the extra fuel left over, essentially. Or sorry, I'm going to do 30, and then we're going to package the rest, I think. Depending. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that is 30 fully overclocked generators. 30 of them. So if we take that 625, and because that's how much you get when you fully overclock a fuel gen, just with normal fuel. 625 times 30, that's 18,750 megawatts. That is not that bad. I mean, with our current, what's our current output? Oh, I don't have any poles nearby. Our current output is, I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's 12 generators fully overclocked, right? So 625 times, or no, what was it times? Yeah, it was times 12 because it's 6 either side times 12. Yeah, it's only 7,500. So yeah, we'll be like tripling our power almost, with just this facility. But I'm thinking like this size, you know what I mean, just for the fuel generators. I was also thinking too, like we could move this whole platform over there, just to get away from the water a little bit. Because if we can get away from the water a little bit, then it's a thing. Then it's a good thing. Then it's not just another platform. We could potentially build a tiered building. Of course, I know that Dragon likes to do his. He likes to do the steel factory over here all the time. But yeah, doing a tiered building would be pretty cool too. Like we could definitely move this platform slightly over here, I guess. Up and over a lot of this. So what I'm thinking is moving it like here-ish. If we can move the end of it, yeah, right here. There's 10. And then there's 20. We need 30. Well, actually, we don't. If we do a tiered kind of build, because what I'm thinking is like the train station's obviously on the bottom floor. How are we gonna get the rails over here, though? Well, I guess I could do my normal route, and then I can come back in this way. Well, kind of. Or I just cross the water. Let's see, how much space would 10 generators take up? Was it? It's 10 generators, and they're roughly 3 foundations across. So 3 by 3, so 30. Wow, 30. 30 foundations just to have 10 generators. That's insane, right? Freaking crazy, man. That is nutty. But this right here would be the highest level, essentially. Okay, and then, yeah. So we have our fuel generators here. Yeah, that is nuts. Let me make sure this is 30 here. Yeah, that's 30. And these are fully overclocked, by the way. I'm not doing non-overclocked. This is fully overclocked. Freaking insane. And that's definitely 30. I think a tiered build would be pretty cool, though. I don't know if you've ever heard what a tiered build is. So basically, a tiered build is a building that on one level you have one thing, and on another level you have another thing, and so on, you know. And it's not directly above it. It's more of like steps. I think that'd be a pretty cool facility. That way I can get away from what I was doing. But yeah, basically we take our power generators, though, and we put them like this. Yeah, look how big these freaking things are. Freaking insane, man. I need 30 of these suckers, too. It's just like, why? Why do we need so many? That's because of me. Yeah, so I believe, yeah, like I said, it's a 3 by 3. So is it, and yeah, it's right here. So it does that there, and then that there. Yep, it's that there. Okay. I might do one more foundation, just so we can hide the pipes within the structure itself, so you don't see the pipes and stuff. Yeah, and then we put a space in between there. So the pipes will be kind of hiding. I don't know. This could be a pretty cool build, though. Now that I'm done messing around. I want to see if I can build a little house for these two. You know what I mean? Or like a little, like maybe like a half structure or something. You know? I don't know. These look kind of good on their own, but I always wanted to build a little house or a little like little structure, I guess you could say, for these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, it was 30 exactly. Freaking heck, dude. That is too much, man. Man, that is crazy. All right. So how many foundations do we have before? So we need to be about that for the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we 5 foundations? I need to get rid of all this. I might have to build that up higher. Yeah, we might be building that structure up higher, or building the next tier up even higher than that behind it. I don't know if we can do that though. We're pretty close to a couple of like nodes and stuff. So yeah, let me get rid of this foundation and then get the rest of those generators set up the way I want them. Okay, so I think I got this kind of figured out. I removed the generators. I'll put them back later. But my train line is going to be coming up this way, and I think I'm going to put the train stations down at the water level, just down here. We'll have our 5-car trains. So we need we need 2 train stations bringing in, and then 1 exporting, which is going to be the fuel. So that one, it's going to go into its own. It's going to go into a dimensional depot before it goes into the train station. So, and the train station itself, like I said, the train stations are going to be on this level. But I think what I need to do is I need to figure out where my intersection is going to be. I think my intersection might connect directly off of that, because that is pretty close. Because immediately after that intersection, it's going to have to slope up and over this area. So here's what I'm thinking here is we do a train station right here. Let me let me move these real quick over to, oh come on. Really, freaking heck. That train station's not, or that train line can go a bit longer, I think. Or maybe I did go as far as I could go. Oh yeah, I did. So I did. Alright. What about... No, these go as far as they can go. Okay. I guess then what we gotta do is we gotta put in 1 more of these then, huh? Get that straight. Alright, so what I gotta do is I gotta get rid of... I think I have to get rid of these, don't I? I don't remember on the blueprint. I think it's like that, though. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Those are supposed to overlap. They're supposed to overlap a bit more than that. Oops. Picture's in the way. Get out of here! Okay. Oops. Nope. I need to remove this. Yeah. No. Turn it to... There we go. There. What confused me was the railing that I built on there. Okay. That's better. Alright. So then... we'll shorten these. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the center of this. So this is the center. Yeah, because if we... so 1, 2, yeah. So these 2 are... No! Will you please use the right keys, damn it? I keep hitting the wrong keys constantly. Then we'll use... I'm going to use the same blueprint, I think. Yeah, let's use the... Oops. No. Okay. Hold on. There we go. That's better. So yeah, we're going to use this same blueprint here. Well, we really can't, can we? I guess we could use a piece of it. Yeah, let's use that. We'll use a piece of it. Okay, that's a little awkward there. Give me the upside down one. Will you please give me the right one? Thank you. It's gonna be really difficult. There we go. And it sort of works. I can't really do this one because it won't let me. That's fine. A bit awkward though. Alright, so yeah, we need to go to here. So move all of this past this point. And yeah, we'll have to fix the end. Have to fix the end of it. That is alright though. Okay, so it's gonna go to that point, and then yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3. Yep. And this one needs to go out a bit further. It needs to go out another like 2. Have the train station, or have the train line kind of curve downwards towards that level there. Yeah. This one's going to be interesting because right after it goes out, goes off of this point, I'm going to have it slope up, or we could, I guess we could curve it kind of too, but we need to end up on top of that there. So, all right, that'll work. We do need some timber. Get our bracer tracks going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we are. Here and come on, that goes here, and these can connect directly. Okay, but yeah, from there we're going to start sloping down immediately. Or we're going to end it here immediately anyway. Yeah, let me get this fixed real quick. Okay, so now that we have our train station, I went ahead and got that fixed and stuff like that. Looks pretty good. I got my little curve here that goes up the hill. Looks pretty, you know, looks all right. You know, not 100% happy with it, but I don't think I can be. That's how it always goes, right? Okay, so from here, we need to put our train stations along here. So what this is immediately going to do is this immediately going to curve this way and go that way so that we can have train stations in here. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to, I'm like thinking, how do I want to do this? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I immediately want to curve this like this. Because we're going to have 3 train stations in here. We need to make sure we have enough room for that. So I'm going to go roughly here, I guess. This is going to be the train depot over here. I'm going to have to, like, do underneath this, too. I might do slopes. Slopes could be fun. Yeah, so you come in on here, and then immediately... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that'd be like the first train station there. Transport train station. Freight platform. These are all going to be, well, no, we got one fluid freight platform too. That'll be on the that side, I think. I just did that so we can do this here. Let me pick this up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we need 1. Yeah, we're already pretty close. Yeah, we're already very close to this. I don't know if we're going to be able to put 3. We're not going to be able to put 3. Okay, so I'll have to I'm going to have to reorganize that. Unless... $12, $24, $36. No, that'd be too many. I was just thinking of putting the train stations back to back to back, but yeah, that'll be too much. We can put 2 train stations in a line, though, and then export. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that. We might have to slide this train station over. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't know yet, so I'm just going to throw this here. Okay, so then we put our next train station. This will be the liquid trains. Let's see. This. Get out of here, Caterium. You're in my way. Also, these are going to be in the way too. Get rid of this. And you are going to be in the way too, so... I mean, if you just want to lay or stand there and take it, I won't argue. Okay, that's as close as we can get. Alrighty. That doesn't poke out. Oh, okay. Like I said, I might have to slide these over. Oh, balls, yeah. We're gonna have to slide them over. Okay. Gonna have to slide her over. Crap, that means I can't do... Yeah, that means I can't do that. Well, I guess that's okay. Yeah, let's slide this over there. Alright, train station. Okay, let's get the rest of this pulled out. Alright, so train station here. Yeah, here. Okay. So then here on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Surface is too uneven. What? That's fine. I locked it in and it turns blue. Okay. Yeah, I don't want you to put down legs anyway. Yeah, we're gonna run into issues though. Yeah, we're gonna run into issues majorly. Major issues. Because it's gonna be importing plastic and exporting... Or importing plastic and fuel. Ah. There's just not enough room for all of this. What I need. Maybe we won't export anything. Maybe we'll just import. So import the heavy oil, import the plastic, so then we can package it. Or we can have a facility that makes casings, and then we can import the heavy oil and export the fuel. Or import the heavy oil, and that'd be it. And we could export the packaged fuel. Yeah, because this would be packaged. I've completely forgot about the actual place that's going to package the fuel. So yeah, we'd still have to import. We'd either have to import plastic or we have to import the package, the empty canisters. And we can have a canister facility. Because I think that'd be kind of cool to have. And then we export that, and then wherever liquids get made or pulled from, they can then be have an import of canisters. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I don't know where to put it, but yeah. So we still need 2 train stations though, because we're going to need an import of the canisters and an import of the heavy oil itself to then turn into fuel. Because we're going to refine it here. And then send it up to the fuel generators as well as send it to a packager. With the canisters so that we can package fuel. So then Alright, I think I got the train stations done, finally. Got them all placed, got them all named. I painted this one with the unpainted finish. Just because the canisters are kind of unpainted as well. So I was like, yeah, that does seem proper. What is this, by the way? This little light thingy. Magic. Who knows? But yeah, we got our train stations in here, so we got 3. We've got the heavy oil import, which is going to be going towards this fuel plant. We've got the canisters coming in here as well. And then we've also got the export, which is going to be the packaged fuel. If I need to do that. We did make room, so... Yeah, unfortunately, if I was to put another train station in here, I might have ended up running into that cliffside, and it wouldn't have been good. So this is the most I can put here, but we've got this all placed, got it going all the way around. The foundations match up with the edge foundations do match up with our platform up there, which is how wide the actual whole thing is going to be. So that works there as well. And it's the same with this one. This one, it scoots over and matches with this. I might be putting stairs on the edge here. I'm not exactly sure how how you're meant to walk up to each level. But this is the level here. I've got it 6 foundations wide. It is going to be for our refineries. Now, our refineries, we need 1,680 fuel. That's how much fuel we're going to be producing with all the heavy oil coming in. Which is then going to be burnt off into making power for the most part. And then some of it's going to be made into packaged fuel. Which is going to be that. And we need 42 refineries in order to make that happen. However... we're not going to be doing 42 refineries. We're going to fully overclock, so residual fuel. Wait, I can do... oh, that's right, yeah, in the refineries you can actually do the packaged fuel as well by taking some of that heavy oil and going straight into... but we're going to be using... not that one. Yeah, residual fuel. So, heavy oil residue into fuel right there. Why doesn't it show the icon, like the purple icon here? I don't understand that. Like, it shows it here, but it doesn't show it here. Which, I don't know, doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever, it's fine. And we're going to be coloring it with this. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be fully overclocked. So if we fully overclock this, it turns into 100 fuel. So if we take that and we divide that by 100, that's 16.8. So we're going to need 17 refineries up here. Now I did try to put a bunch of refineries along there, and it what do you call it? And it only fit 13. There we go. I love it when my brain just stops working. Just like, meh. It's just like, well... so I have to, like, find a word to fill in the space for that second to give my brain time to catch up, so... and the 13 was spacing them out 1 space apart, so that's not going to fit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... so if it's 17... 16, so that's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay, and then we'll go over to this side. Put this directly in the middle as well. Just like that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16, but I need 16.8, so I need 17. You know, I just might put 18 in here instead. Yeah, and then we'll have a space of 2 between the middle. Okay with that, because then we'll just underclock on some of this. So. All right, so if we overclock 16, so 16, hold on, and there we go. So if we overclock 16, I believe if I take out this 80 here, yeah. Okay, so we fully overclocked 16 of these, so like this, Control C, Control V, and that should have pasted. It did. I'm just going to paste it on all of them. There we go. Okay, yeah, I mean, we could produce this much fuel. But then what do you do with it all, you know? Anyway. So that if that's 1600, we need to produce the last 80, so 60, 40, and then 40. Okay, so we just don't overclock these at all. These last two, or the middle two. Sorry. Yeah, that'll work there. Yeah, very nice. That looks good. Okay. So yeah, basically, I wanted to put the backs of these to the back of the wall here, just so that we could make that work. And we're gonna go 3 foundations up on each stair, or we're gonna go 3 foundations and then 3 foundations and then down 3. We could go down 3 foundations again, back down. I mean, it really just depends, you know. Yeah, this isn't going to be at this height. Yeah, there's 2 meter foundation on top. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. So I need to remove this. Yeah, a lot of this has got to go. Okay. So if we get rid of all this, then we can do the next stair up with our 3 foundations. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to do 3 foundation staircased up. Now this is going to be a little bit weird with the pipes and stuff in the belts. Because the oil pipes have got to come in the backside here, and then the fuel pipes have got to go down around the front. So what I'm going to do for that particular thing... Oh, the fuel pipes are on the same side. Interesting. Is we're going to bring the heavy oil in at the bottom level, and the fuel is going to go down and out the back. And then that'll be for all the fuel generators. But then we're going to go one more, this, so that we have that space. Because we got to go 3 foundations up from here, up from this level. And I'm going to have like columns underneath this too. Alright, so then foundations. So 1, 2, 3, and then a 2 meter on top of that. The 2 meter is what's going to get the supports underneath it when it goes out that way. Alrighty. So like that. Like that. I don't know why that's going to 9. It's really weird. Yeah, this just avoids the whole platform idea that I had. Keeps it from happening. This makes for an interesting build, essentially. So yeah, then the generators are going to go up here, so... Zoop. 3. Oops. Let's do it this way. So just like that. And this is only going to be able to fit 10 generators. So then this level will have the generators, and then, of course, we'll go one more than this. But then we'll stair-step it up one more. Because we need 30 generators from our calculations, so... yeah, we need three lines. I think I'll stair-step up one more, and then I'll leave it at that level. I think, and then we'll have the last 2 sets of generators at that level. I could leave it everything at this level too, but I was looking at it and I was like, what if I want to use this copper node here? It's a normal. I don't think I care. Yeah. It's like, actually. Yeah, but we still need... Let's see, that would put the generators at the edge. Or we leave one foundation outside. Might end up widening this by one foundation on either side. Not really sure yet. So yeah, that would put the generators here, so you'd have the 1, 2, 3, and then you'd have a 1 space in the middle between them to put all the pipes, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's count that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could deal with that. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, because otherwise we're going to go way too tall, I think. Got to have some believability in this structure. And yeah, we'll just have all the generators at this level. Yeah, we could go one more. And then have that as the, something like that. Yeah, I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go back to base after this episode's over, which is about, it is about over, but I'm going to go back to base and I'm going to get at least 1 to 2 more uploaders going for concrete, so that we could just, because I often run out of concrete quite quickly. Wait, isn't this supposed to have... Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, I was supposed to put a 2-meter on top of this, I think. Oh, wait, no. Actually, yeah. Okay. No, I'll fix that later. But for now... Yeah, I thought so. But for now, though, we are out of time for this episode of Satisfactory. So, yeah, we got a decent amount done, you know. Not too bad, not too bad. And we'll just expand this out right here. Oops. So we do this. Like that. This one's going to be heavily overlaid. Oops. Why does it do that? There we go. Okay, it's fine. That's not glitchy or anything. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. But that does work. That gives us our extra foundations for, like, if I want to put, like, stairs or something in. I think I'm going to put stairs, kind of like a stadium almost. You know, like a stadium bleachers, where you have the stairs on the outside. We'll have, we won't be able to put stairs in the middle, unfortunately, because the generator's going to take up all this space pretty much. But yeah, that does work for that. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So next time we'll finish putting the generators up here. I need to get this back down a level as well. It's going to take me some time, but we'll get that back down there, get it to where it fits. I'm going to get those concrete things uploading as well. But we'll get those generators hooked up. We'll get the pipes. Hopefully, get the pipes and stuff hooked up. Get this factory going, so that we can start burning off our heavy oil, so we can continue to make plastic and rubber at a steady rate. And we'll continue to make our way down that way with the main line, which is right there. Continue to make our way down that way, and then we're going to go that way, because that's where we're going to be picking up some more oil. Way out in the desert. Well, it's past the Rocky Desert. It's like on the other side. It's quite crazy. It's quite far, but it's looking pretty good though, I think. It'll be hopefully decent when it's done. But yeah, like I said, that is going to be it. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.